Duerst the worst.
Duerst the worst.
Duerst the worst.
Oh, Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst 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 the worst.
So New York hardcore band came through Milwaukee last night and got into it with some fucking Antifa soy punk leftist fucking morons. So they posted about it yesterday. The opening band decided to say on stage that Antidote is not allowed to play the song Foreign Job Lot last night in Milwaukee. For those unfamiliar, it's a song of ours written in the early 80s about the frustration of not being able to find an adequate paying job because companies were starting to pay illegal immigrants an awful low wage. Based? The song doesn't express hatred towards immigrants. Cuck. The song expresses anger toward being cut out of a fair-paying job. Antidote is a band of mixed races and is the furthest thing from anti-immigrant. Did the song age well? Probably not. But it's part of the classic EP with no hatred behind it whatsoever. It's something the band has played normally to all audiences and has never been an issue. So that's where they fucked up right there. They relented. We're mixed races. The song didn't age well. We'll take a look at the song in a second, of course, to see what the soy punks are kvetching about. But you see in the second half of this paragraph, they relent and sort of get apologetic with it. Oh, we're mixed race. It didn't age well. Blah blah blah. They're backpedaling already. But here's where the meat of the story is. In between sets, Lou, members of the opening band and their friends had a verbal altercation outside. It ended quickly and Lou walked away. An African American friend of the opening band went to open the door for Lou as he went back inside, but then let it slam in Lou's face. At which point Lou said, "Why you gotta be a bitch-ass nigga?" to him. Why you gotta be a bitch-ass nigga to him. Lou is a dark-skinned Puerto Rican man that uses this terminology all the time in regular day-to-day life. To a 63-year-old old-school Lower East Side NYC Puerto Rican, this is regular everyday talk. The misconception is that Lou deliberately called this kid the N-word with a hard R, which is absolutely positively not the case. Lou is not white. Lou did not use the word in that context. So it's like, they don't care though, right? These people are enthusiastic at an opportunity to jump on someone for being racist, aren't they? You know? And you got people in the comments going after... There's one more final paragraph, but you got people going after him in the comments about the song, which we'll play in a second with the lyrics. In fact, I'll just bust it out right now. Foreign Job Lot. Looks pretty based in lyrical content. Yo, based! Awesome! Hell yeah. Based as fuck, dude. We can call that based core. So the scene in Milwaukee was giving him shit for that, and the opening band was telling him not to play it during their set. And then they got into an altercation, and the Puerto Rican singer called dude a bitch ass nigga. Oh man, that's too classic. So they continued. I mean, I thought that song was fucking based, fucking genuine hardcore. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that song. They should not be apologizing for a single fucking word of it. I mean, the lyrics are going after global interests, like global finance capital and all that kind of stuff. And given that Antifa serves those interests, I guess that's why they're kvetching and making it, like, deceptively making it about, like, an interracial thing, like an interracial abuse thing, when really it's just, like, I don't know, dudes like of the street, and he said nigga with a hard A, a soft R, and they're pretending to be fucking convention over it, because that's what they do. It gives them power to be able to do that. We've been over this. They just lie constantly. But he continues, the issue here is generational and locational differences. As far as the song, these 19-year-old white kids, well, white presenting, can only see foreign job lot lyrics in the eyes of a Milwaukee, Wisconsin resident in 2021. They didn't live during Reaganomics in old New York in the 80s. They have no idea what context the song is written in. Antidote is not anti-immigrant and in fact supports all walks of life being paid a fair living wage. Cooks! Regardless of borders, documents, backgrounds, and in terms of the verbal argument, Antidote has always been 100% anti-racist. See Nazi Youth on the same EP. No member would ever use a deliberate racial slur towards you cucks. Use of the word nigga is nowhere close to the story that's being reproduced. Right, because all progressives ever fucking do is lie 100% of the time without exception. Like, we know this. People are spreading false versions saying a white man used the hard R toward a black man, which is disgusting, ridiculous, and not even close to what happened. Last night was an ugly colliding of generations that just didn't pan out well. We will always continue as oh my god, pro-diversity, pro-immigrant, pro-gay, wow, cucks. You go after the globalists, though, it doesn't really matter how many concessions you make to these people, man. I mean, if you ever see this video, any member of Antidote, if you see this fucking video, the left will not relent. See? There you go. Now, why on earth couldn't you say this shit last night so we could see you play instead of stone face and get in the van and head out of town? Please do better. Oh, cock. This is why you don't fucking... No quarter to these people. Who was the opening band? Yeah, that's a good question. I would like to know that one. Lose an OG and a solid dude. Okay. The future is now, old man. What a bad future we have if we let you snowflakes run it. Very true. So let me get this straight. You're opening for Antidote from NYC. You don't know them, and you are telling them not to play a song. Sounds to me like you're starting shit for no reason. Why don't you just get to know the band and get to know why they wrote the song? If you don't like the music, why are you opening for them? It makes no sense. Because they want to start shit so they can, probably to get, some sort of clout online or just, clout throughout the scene. Like, oh, yeah, we really stood up to those neon Nazis that are, half Puerto Rican and use the soft R. Calling these guys racist is a fucking joke. Yeah, and calling anybody that y'all are 75 years old, stop touring. I mean, when you're right, you're right. These guys do seem a little bit old school, like they started in the early 80s. I think that song we just blasted is from the early 80s. And there's nothing wrong about the lyrics then, during Reaganomics, or now. There's nothing wrong with it at any time. The world's tense, people are looking for a fight. This could have been worked out, but everyone was bringing their egos first and fans second. Fuck the fans, hell yeah. First mistake was them telling you dudes, the headlining band, what not to play. The fuck is that bullshit? If you don't like the song, don't book the band, plain and simple. It shouldn't have snowballed like it did. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I've seen Lou around here and there for years. I don't know Mully. He's not racist. The boomer-ass explanation makes it even worse. No wonder nobody worth a damn would book you in Pittsburgh. See, when you relent, they fucking jump on that. They jump on that shit. When you don't stand by your convictions and just say, there's absolutely nothing fuck wrong with these lyrics, you know? Even worse, to call somebody the N-word for being justifiably... Okay, this is the fucking idiot fucking soccer mom or whatever pretending not to understand the difference between hard R and soft R, right? So we got some okay boomers. Did you play it? They split. So did they not even play? Is that what it was? And to anyone saying the kids were PC and snowflakes for calling out the song, Lou's the one who got triggered and big mad about high school kids saying something about his song. He could have talked to the band after the set. Instead he acted like a child and ended up hiding in the van. Come on now. See, that's probably them hoodwinking and gaslighting. They probably got really aggressive and threatening with these motherfuckers about it. That's my wager. These people are fucking drunk and fucking just hopped up on leftist politics, dude. They're fucking nutso. Really sorry this happened to you dudes. Not everyone in Milwaukee's like that. This shit is sad. We protect our ladies. That's OG. What? They're probably like falsely alleging that they unjustly put their hands on some chick. It always comes down to that. They always fucking hide behind their women like fucking bitches. I know this isn't a call out, dude. It sucks the way shit went down. I listen to Antidote on a daily basis, damn near. I still don't think they shouldn't have been booked there. There was a discrepancy. Oh, here's a cuck take. You're right, not everyone in Milwaukee's like this, but more people should be. Calling out bigotry and childish behavior is commendable. If you're cognizant enough to realize that your song, quote, didn't age well, then you should be responsible enough to not continue not playing it. I hope you wise up and issue a legitimate apology. See, that's the thing. Once again, you relent and say that your song's lyrics didn't age well. No, they aged amazingly. Like, they're more applicable now than ever with outsourcing, mass immigration, and replacement migration. Like, all of that shit is relevant, dude. They're fucking saying it. Jimmy, what the fuck's his name? Jimmy Fallon saying it. Sarah Silverman saying it. Seth Rogen saying it. Joe Biden saying it. I mean, they're all saying that they're doing it right in front of your face. You know? While I don't agree with the song and find it to be bullshit, period, your intentions behind it are not outwardly malicious in a racial context, and this is apparent given... This guy's just, like, trying to act like he stands up for them, but is really just wanting them to cuck and admit that they're wrong and just submit. You know? It's cool. He said he's a colonizer, not a colonizer. He used an A, not a hard R. It makes a difference. I think it does in a different context. He puffed up his chest like a baby, waltzed around the pit, and then shoved two women, including the one who was pregnant, up against a wall. After the opening band very respectfully said, "Don't play Foreign Job a lot. We respect you guys, but that song didn't age well." Dude, the savagery. I mean, that's probably a lie, but I hope that happened. I hope that fucking happened. After he said what he said during the altercation, he had someone else go back into the venue to apologize for his behavior and hid in the van where when he was confronted. Dude wants to talk Krishna consciousness, but showed no humility. He wants to talk shit, but those kids were fucking high school. You're 63. Grow the fuck up. New York hardcore is not for these little fuckers. Yeah. He's not a dark-skinned man. I wish I was there. Fuck any bitches. Lol. Sorry, Lou, you had to deal with that. We got some other fucking crew coming in. What Jew talking about pipes in. Foreign Job Lot is not a matter of generational differences. It's been a fucked up song since it was written, regardless of ethnic makeup of the band. Also, a non-black person using the N-word against a black person is fucked up, regardless of intent. How hard is it to apologize for it? They just want your submission, dude. They want your compliance with masks, with vaxes, and with stupid songs you wrote in the 80s that are actually not that stupid. How hard is it to apologize? So they're just trying to, like, goad a fucking apology out of these people who didn't even fucking do anything. They got fucked with and said, "Yo, bitch ass nigga." And they wrote a fucking based anti-immigration song, anti-globalism song in the early 80s, which was like 40 years, 30 years ahead of its time. And they're saying that it didn't age well. So it's some stupid fucking semantics argument about whether or not Puerto Ricans or maybe even white should say the N-word in any context. Fuck those sensitive haters and their PC cultism. They don't know the streets, and they sure as hell don't know real hardcores beyond color, politics, etc. Foreign Job Lot is a testament to an era that made legal employment competition extremely difficult for a lot of Americans. No racial connotations, no issues with origin or religion or class. Meanwhile, these kids are probably socialists, and even people like Cesar Chavez acknowledge the conflicts of illegal hiring practices affected laborers he protected. Even Bernie acknowledged this. Oh, based. These little bitch asses need some dance floor justice. People defending Louis as, quote, not racist are missing the point. We need to get away from using racist as a pejorative. You can spew racist idea one moment and then anti-racist idea another moment, regardless of intent. So there you go. They want to keep the definition malleable so they can just, like, sick mobs on you at will and get you canceled at will or prop you up at will. Say, oh yeah, we're having these difficult conversations and moving and growing. Or they could just go for the jugular and say, oh, you want to book a racist. They're already going after this band's tour. I think this band's like midway through a tour and they're trying to get the rest of their tour canceled. So So they're gonna have to like grovel sufficiently in order to make that not happen. And what? It's like a tour of probably ill-attended fucking dive bar shows of people who are fucking. You can't play that song because it's like anti-globalism and we're globalist cocks. We're like food trucks, you guys. Food trucks. Oh, whatever. Quit your kvetching. Some of the young hardcore kids don't deserve Antidote. Did the song age well? Probably not. There you go. Just take the L, my dudes. What's so hard about not playing a song? What's so hard about it? What's so hard about wearing a mask? What's so hard? See, there you go. Don't admit it. See? Don't admit that your song so-called didn't age well. It aged amazingly. It's an awesome song. It's a fucking kick-ass tune. And it's topical and it's relevant. You know? Let's not get bossed around by dudes who dress like trailer park trash such as you. And they can play whatever song they want. Yeah. Oh, they're accusing him of shouting racial slurs, whatever, dude. See, no wonder you want to run away from these fucking psychos. All they fucking do is make shit up in order to egg on fucking just violent mobs on you. So it's like, you piss off these people. The best thing to do is probably just to like hop in the van and just like hightail it out of town and just never come back unless you get a fucking better crowd. What's fucked up about it? Unrestricted mass migration lowers wages. Why shouldn't people be pissed? My family came from Colombia in the 80s, and I don't take offense. But somehow all the white saviors have to cry. Halfway based. They're not white. They're fucking Jewish. N-word, even with the soft R. I mean, yeah, Puerto Rican from NYC from the 80s can say nigga, as far as I'm concerned. But you could go over all these fucking arguments if you want, but the point is that a fucking comment section blew up about this band having an anti-globalism song from the 80s and doing a soft R when the dude slammed the door in his fucking face like a fucking animal, okay? Like, hardcore is embarrassing on the real, yeah. I guess these foos, the band that didn't like Lou in the song, didn't believe in a living wage and better working conditions for all. I guess they still believe in some immigrants being paid bad. Not all immigrants get paid bad, though. Some make good money. Anyway, liberal thinking is what's truly racist. See, that's the kind of thing, dude. The left wants like a permanent underclass of fucking indentured servants. And the bankster cocksuckers that finance all their 501c3s want that too. And a lot of these shit-lib activists end up like getting paid halfway decently from these groups. And they're out. They get out. Like, they don't have to worry about such things. But it's the working rabble that they look down on that have to fucking compete with preferential treatment given immigrants all the time. So it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, and it is these bourgeois fucking hipster fucking urbanites that want to look down on the workers that would write a song about this. It's sheltered asshole. Uppity, see? Yeah. It's uppity motherfuckers. Lame band, lame dudes picking fights with people young enough to be their grandkids. Nothing excuses calling someone the N-word or shoving people around after you get called out. Can't believe you got to deal with this PC pussy-ass bullshit. It's current year and y'all are talking about the hard R defense. Y'all motherfuckers mad dumb. I feel like such a jerk. Wait, is this the guy? Is this guy in the band? Lefty punks demanding fair wages while advocating for unrestricted mass migration. White saviors are the fucking worst. Pretty based. People need to actually read the lyrics and understand why it was written in the era it was written. The era, it doesn't matter. Like, it's as appropriate now. Show promoters should have never booked Antidote. How can an opening band or any band on the bill, for that matter, tell another band what they can or cannot play? Get the fuck out of here. Hell yeah, dude. These people are nothing but a bunch of judgmental, opinionated. I can't even find the words to describe how idiotic and the idiosyncrasies that are being displayed. You're kind of misusing that word, but that's a whole thing. But look, dude, just like the unloading of diatribes just about like a pro-immigrant, and it's like anti-immigration, pro-worker, and that's implicitly viewed as pro-white. You see, they call them Nazis or like imply that they're racist or white supremacist Nazis right away. Because all they're talking about is like lowered wages through mass immigration, and that's like implicitly viewed as like a white thing, because it kind of is. That's my favorite song. If it was ever okay to sing a song, I'd ask for that or Reagan Youth. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Based. Very based. Because, I mean, you know, the old GOP was pro-immigration, too. They were, like, Bush Sr. and Reagan would debate on who was more accommodating to fucking immigrants. And lefty unions, as far as I understand it, used to oppose that kind of stuff. Or at least, like, support limiting it, because it does contribute to wage stagnation. You know? It's bullshit. But anyway, support Antidote in coming to the red pill, I guess, on this issue. Like, they shouldn't relent as much, because they should know that the left is just going to try to sabotage you if they sense any weakness at all or any relenting backpedaling at all. They're just going to go for the jugular. But I'll play us out with a song on my new album, Fake and Ghey. And there's a free download link in the description. You should check that out, along with all my other Linktree and donation, like Subscribestar and all that stuff. Odyssey, BitChute. But I've rambled on long enough. Peace out.
All progressives do is lie. 100% of the time, without exception. They are pathologically incapable of telling the truth. They literally can't fucking do it. A direct lie of commission. They evade the topic. They fucking cherry pick evidence, because all they do is lie without exception. 100% fuck the fuck time fuck.